My name is Ekvall. I'm the product director of mobile here at King.com in the Stockholm office.
So let's start by talking a little about how King has entered the mobile video game space.
So you're talking mobile and tablets, etc. Sure. So we started with releasing our Bubble Witch Saga for mobile last year. That game was developed in Bucharest, and we wanted to make sure that we didn't just take a Facebook game and put it on mobile devices. So we put a lot of work into adapting the game for mobile phones and at the same time for tablets. And then later that year, we acquired a company called Fabrication Games. They came in with a new game engine, and we started work on Candy Crush Saga.
And that's currently a really, really popular game when it comes to the mobile space. What are the challenges do you feel of competing in the mobile space?
Well, just the sheer amount of games out there, just to make sure that even if you have a quality game, you need to go through the noise, break through the noise of the App Store or the Google Play Store. We have our Facebook games that can help us drive a lot of users. So we have a big user base on Facebook, playing, enjoying our games. They just want more, and we're providing that with our mobile games.
Can you talk a little bit about how your games do connect back and forth? I believe the Facebook app is something that drives people that have the mobile phones back to those games.
Yeah, sure. Now we're driving people both ways. So they're finding the games on mobile, they're playing a Facebook game, and vice versa. So that's really being cross-platform is something that's really key for us. Just having the game accessible. Whenever you want to play our games, you should be able to. So no matter where you are.
I noticed here in your studio, for example, that you have the Candy Crush Saga Facebook and mobile teams working literally next door to each other. How does that type of collaboration help when it comes to bringing these games over to mobile?
So we need to make sure that everything we do will work on our mobile phones and tablets as well, with the touch interface, with the different graphic capabilities of the mobile devices as to the flash games. So when we sit together, close together, we make sure that everything from start is designed to work for both the flash and the mobile games. Very important.
Can you talk about the process of how you decide which of your games are going to migrate from the Facebook platform to the mobile space?
Well, we want to bring all our games to as many people as possible. So we want to make them for both mobile gaming and for Facebook games. So right now we've been taking the largest two games, Bubble Witch and Candy Crush, over to mobile games just because they are so massively popular. Going forward, we are probably going to see more synchronized releases.
What impact have you seen the constant launch of new smartphones and the more mainstream penetration of smartphones having on social games being able to succeed in the mobile platform?
Well, it's totally key. If people can't play or have access to our games, they're not going to play them, right? So accessibility is core. It's key for us. The smartphone market, the tablet market, it's providing that. If you're on a bus stop or whatever, you can just pick up the phone and play the games, and that just couldn't be done before.
When it comes to the tablet space, that is a unique space, and it's something that gives you a larger screen, and it's also a new audience that's constantly getting bigger. Can you talk about the tablet specifically and what that opens up for the casual gaming space?
Well, for us, we want to make sure that the games work on both the big screen from the desktop and from the small screen on mobile phones. So for tablet, for us, it's more about just making the game run smoothly and make a quality experience on tablet as well.
When it comes to the mobile space, looking ahead, how do you see social casual games expanding when you look at just the penetration that we're seeing and the growth and the constant flood of new phones entering the market space?
Well, I don't see the number of phones being anything that will impact as much how the market expands. It's more the games, the software, and maybe the new technology, not the phones per se, but more what the phones can do. And for us, I just see that we're going to be releasing a lot more games, and we're going to be continuing pushing social casual gaming. So I'm seeing that King will be the leader in this, and that's going to be the major impact on social gaming going forward.
Have you guys, can you give us a perspective when it comes to mobile? Traditionally, when people think casual games, especially on the PC and Facebook, it's very female dominated. But on mobile, since you have an even number of males and females playing mobile games, do you see a larger number of gamers that are male playing on mobile versus other platforms?
Well, it might be a bit shifted, but we find it that if we make games that attracts the women crowd, we're going to make them more social, more accessible to all genders and age groups.